Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's me coming back at you again with another vid. Now, there's been a rumor mill that's been put out today on the on an article on the World Boxing News, which is written by Phil J. It says here, the title of the article says here, shocker. Anthony Joshua is unhappy with the Deontay Wilder negotiation collapse. Alexander Povetkin fight still not official despite the 24-hour deadline. Okay. This article, I'm going to go ahead and pick out some key pieces of the article. Pretty much I'm going to read it in its entirety, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts about it. So it says here, quote, well, not quote. The beginning of the article states that it's been a full week since the WBA had ordered a mandatory fight between Anthony Joshua and Alexander Povetkin to be signed within 24 hours, and the WBN, World Boxing News, understand the contest as yet inked for September. Now, this completely contradicts the decision to break off the talks with Deontay Wilder for a massive undisputed unification class worth upwards of $100 million to the current heavyweight king. Now, rumors have begun to surface that Joshua is unhappy the way the Wilder talks were ended by promoter Eddie Hearn, who was helped by the WBA president Gilberto Mendoza to push through a mandatory fight with Povetkin. Whoa, okay. All right. Mendoza said last week, quote, the WBA requested an answer from Anthony Joshua's team regarding the fight with the mandatory challenger Alexander Povetkin. The WBA has allowed over a month extension to negotiate with Povetkin and also ongoing discussions with Deontay Wilder. Now, it appears that Team Wilder have not returned the contract for the fight, and therefore we are requesting a date for the Joshua versus Povetkin fight with an immediate effect. Now, this statement was put out last week by Gilberto Mendoza on the WBA to push through the fight. Now, to me, if this all holds up, this is all rumor mill at this point. If it does hold up, this is kind of a bit of a catch-22 in my opinion, because when Wilder's the team announced that they were going to send their signed contract over to Eddie Hearn and Team Joshua by a certain day, I think it was Friday or something like that of that week, then all of a sudden the WBA comes out with an announcement that they're going to order the Povetkin and Joshua fight. Now, according to this report by World Boxing News, it was Hearn that pushed that fight as soon as Team Wilder had announced that they were going to send their signed contract over. Okay, and then in my last video that I've reported, and this, I'm quoting an article from Boxing Scene, that Eddie Hearn is the one who said that Anthony Joshua was the one who asked for the Povetkin fight. So I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but I do know is that these guys are not on the same page. And I've said this for months now that I don't think these people are on the same page, meaning Joshua and Hearn. I really think they're at odds at the moment because Anthony Joshua genuinely believes that he could beat Deontay Wilder himself. He believes in himself because he's a fighter and he does have pride. You have to give him credit for that, okay? And the fact is that there's some internal ramblings going on that he doesn't like the way he's being managed by Hearn and matchmaker at this moment. This is just my observation of what's going on and the reason why he's been quiet as of late. Now, according to his report, he's kind of pretty much throwing Eddie Hearn under the bus, just like Eddie Hearn threw him under the bus in that Boxing Scene article. Now, again, this is all rumor mill, okay? Unless Joshua knocks it down. Now, if he doesn't knock it down, then this does look bad for Eddie Hearn from a PR standpoint, not Anthony Joshua, okay? Now, furthermore, the article goes on to say that Joshua has since taken a huge amount of stick in the media after the Wilder bout fell apart and is said to be considering his next move ahead of an expected Povetkin announcement for September 22nd at Wembley. With the Povetkin fight still set to go ahead of today, Joshua could still take a stand and order his team to make the Wilder fight happen next year after missing out a fortune in a purse and a pay-per-view revenue share. Now, being fully briefed on negotiations throughout the whole Wilder ordeal, I'm just paraphrasing there a little bit, WBN has been informed that TV rights played a huge part in the Joshua versus Wilder collapsing, along with the already mentioned contract sticking points. Hearn wanted the fight to be shown live on the zone in the United States after signing a lucrative deal, while Team Wilder believed that this is a Showtime pay-per-view was the way to go. At least a two-fight deal was expected. Now on Wednesday, WBN asked the World of Boxing representative Vadam Kornilov, excuse me, I'm butchering his last name, what the delay was on the Povetkin fight. Now, only to be told, quote, there will be an announcement soon about the location, and the next fight for Povetkin is on a collision course with Joshua. More to be revealed soon, end quote. All right. Wow. Again, I have to go back to my initial statement. What the fuck is going on here? What is going on here? And it also goes back to the point, and this needs to be worth pointing out, is that Joshua and Hearn seem to be at odds to the point that Joshua has refused or has yet to sign his 3-year renewal with Matchroom, which is worth over $100 million or 100 million pounds in the UK amount of dollars. So that announcement was made back in May that he was going to sign on to that deal, his renewal deal with Matchroom. And now we're in July. That's almost 2 months now. So what's going on here? I mean, seriously, what's going on? Is the Povetkin fight going to be finalized today? Is it going to be finalized tomorrow? Or is Joshua going to pull out? I mean, what's going on? Is he going to break off from Matchroom? I mean, what? Somebody provide the answers, because I'm very confused here, to be honest with you. Again, if this article does hold up as all the information that's been entailed, then this does make Eddie Hearn look very bad. And this right here, it points out another one of his serious bizarre contradictions. I mean, oh man, I'm kind of lost for words, to be honest with you, because this is really bizarre. Seriously, not a laughing matter, but it is what it is. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and post a link to the article below so you guys can take a look at the quotes and the statements here. So again, this is only a rumor mill. If this story does hold up, this does not look good for Eddie Hearn and Matchroom. That's all I gotta say. I'm out.